Hi everyone, sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm here now. Please grab a seat, make yourself comfortable. Yeah, there are a few chairs at the back. There's no one here. My name is Usman, and today we're going to talk about Lex Fridman. Who is Lex Fridman? You'd be like, who are you? That's not important and that's not fun. Who is Lex? That's fun, right? But before that, let me introduce my setup. These are a few books, some postcards that I sent to myself from different cities. Monsieur Usman, I don't know if you can see anything in the background. It's open sky. I'm not sure if this thing is straight. Yeah, now it's probably fine. This is a great monitor screen. But today we're going to talk about Lex. Who's Lex? Lex is, as you all know, world famous podcaster. He's into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, machine learning researcher, MIT life coach, everything. He gets to talk to the smartest people on the planet. But despite of all the clout and all the fame, he's still an enigma, right? There's a lot of mystery around his personality, which is also fine. Maybe he's just a private person. But then we won't really have much to discuss over here. Just close the video and just go back home. We don't need an answer to who Lex is because he doesn't want to tell us. But for the sake of content, let's just analyze, extrapolate, discuss a little bit, and try to have some fun on the way. We know this much, that he's a researcher, he's a prolific podcaster, he's one of the people who kind of made podcasting what it is now. And yeah, everything cutting edge, he's at the cutting edge of everything because he talks to people who are at the cutting edge of everything. But one question about him, among a few that I want to discuss today, is why does he have one meal a day? Millionaire podcaster, knows everything under the sun about everything. But I saw this video of his in which he was just having like beef steak and greens, one meal, and then the rest of the day he would just have tablets, supplements, powdered protein, coffee. So you're like, it's not like he's living on Mars, right? That he won't have access to food. He's living in Austin, he's living in America, he's living in the home of wastefulness. Like America has so much of everything. Like if America gets to something, it's not about production anymore. It becomes about its ego. It's like it produces something so much that the thing starts pleading for forgiveness. America, please stop producing me. Please, please, please. But like America floods the world, and still America is like, no, I won't stop until I reach economies of scale. So like he's in America, so he can, it's not like he's on Mars where he needs to survive off of French fries till he's able to make contact with SpaceX again. He can just ask one of his buddies like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, like, please, can you send me a lot of food? Ask Jeff Bezos, send him Whole Foods, all the organic stuff, if he doesn't trust the regular supermarkets. Or maybe Elon Musk, get him whatever, all the Diet Coke in the world. But yeah, the point is, it's the home of McDonald's. Just eat food, man. That also is intriguing in a way that maybe the food is in the US. It's so messed up, like all the rich people, they're like, no, please keep that apple. I'd rather just have water and this powder. Like they trust powder more than they trust vegetables and fruits. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get the point. Anyway, Lex, please feel free to have more meals in a day. And I'm sure one of your billionaire friends can help you out with that. With that, it's so awkward that I'm in this empty room and I'm talking in an animated way. It's feeling weird. But anyway, another thing which is interesting is he has so much access. Like I'm talking about these billionaires as if they just hang out with everybody all the time. No, I'm talking about Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. These are like the richest people on the planet, more so influential. And if there is anyone these guys hang out with on a regular basis, it's Lex. So random and so cool. And still like, I mean, you know what Jeff Bezos stands for, right? We've been part of his life for, not me, I've been probably part of his life for the last 15, 20 years. Before that, I didn't even know who Jeff was, where I was living back then. But I mean, you have videos of Jeff where he's saying that, back when he had hair, he's talking about when he got this brilliant idea of, how about I sell books on internet? so interesting, and it's going to turn into Amazon. Who would have imagined, right? Like if I ask you to come up with a really, really lucrative idea, I'm sure I'll sell books on internet won't be the first thing that comes to your mind. But it came to his mind, and turns out he was right. And he did that thought experiment that, I want to own a yacht, a super yacht, when I'm 60-year-old, and I have a lot of. Jeff also, it seems like, really indulges in protein shake. But anyway, similarly with Elon, you have the videos from the time when he did not have hair and he moved to Canada or Silicon Valley somewhere, and he was like, I just had $100 or $200 in my pocket. You also have, like, the videos is no criteria, but the point I'm trying to make is, like, who these people are, how they've been doing. Like, you wouldn't have to ask them what's up, because you know what was up with them. Mark, like, you've seen Mark in different phases. These days in his Bushwick Bro thrift shop phase. Before that, he was in this, I'm an optimizer. I wear a great t-shirt every day so I can make Facebook cooler. I'm so smart. Like, I've hacked this thing. And hacking in Silicon Valley. And then before that, he was a student at Harvard. So all these people that he hangs out with, you know who they are. But with Lex, there's this mystery, there's this enigma, which is making us talk about him, right? So maybe it's working. Another thing which is interesting is, why do these billionaires spend so much time with him? Like, I'm sure if X, not Twitter X, but Elon's son X, not his X, but his son X. If X wants to spend time with his Baba, I don't know, I think it's Baba, right? His dad, they will probably have to schedule something, because Elon is probably at some Trump rally, he's somewhere else. It'll be an issue. Similarly, but Lex, he's happy to spend all day with him. Not 10 minutes, not 2 hours, not 3 hours, all day. Like, he can walk him around Tesla, he can walk him around SpaceX, then do some jiu-jitsu with him in black t-shirts. That's interesting. Because if what we saw recently with that Indian wedding was that billionaires can hang out with anyone. They can call everyone they like in a place and just enjoy, whether it's sports people, athletes, singers, musicians, actors. But all of these billionaires, but here are these three richest people, and they want to hang out with Lex all the time. Jeff Bezos is happy to kind of walk him around, give him a tour of Blue Origin. Mark is happy to walk him through his collection of Ray-Bans, show him his latest, what do you call it? No, not artificial. The thing where you kind of, oh no. Mark is happy to walk him through his artificial intelligence? No. What's the word? Yeah. Mark is happy to walk him through his virtual reality, kind of all that setup. But give him like a sneak peek, exclusive sneak peek to all the stuff. But yeah, not a lot of other people have this sort of access to these people. Like, even with Google, I feel like Lex has a special relationship, because if you turn on Google, if you're watching YouTube, any random video, for instance, you're watching a Punjabi song about how this guy rose from really, really poor or difficult background, and now he's buying a Range Rover, and you fall asleep, you wake up, you're watching Lex talking to someone, and you're like, how does this algorithm work? Like, how does this Punjabi song lead to Lex? Or even if you're watching Food Channel, learning how to make samosas, and then you go to sleep, wake up, Lex is talking to someone. Like, all roads lead to Lex on YouTube as well. So it means that he has got a relationship with Sundar as well. It's just that Sundar is not willing to come out with it. He just needs, I feel like, he just needs to kind of work on Microsoft. Maybe Sam can help him with that, Sam Altman. Another interesting thing about Lex is that for someone who speaks to such profound people of our time, such smart people of our time, his tweets are not very exciting, sometimes unprofound. And like, imagine talking to this Nobel Prize winning researcher and then talking to them for 2 hours and then posting about it, like, roses are red, violets are blue, earth is nice, let's love each other, peace is everyone, I want to talk to all the people, here's my chat with this person. That person is on his way back home and he's like, oh, Lex posted about our conversation. Roses are red, violets are blue, peace. He's like, was that the main takeaway of my research? Like, I've spent 30 years on this and he's saying roses are red. Anyway, so maybe he just needs to kind of invest in a nice social media person. But all this to say, there's some mystique, there's some intrigue, enigma around Lex's access, Lex's rise, but obviously we do know that there's I personally really respect what he has achieved, and obviously the fact that he is so prolific, he gets to discuss and highlight the cutting edge issues of our time, whether they're politics, economy, technology, business, all that. So kudos to him for being able to do this. And another reason for discussing him was the fact that maybe when my name pops up in his social media listening tools and he decides to give me a shout out, and that helps me. But anyway, respect for what he does. This was more just to have some fun. And hopefully you like this episode. Do let me know what you think. And yeah, see you guys soon.